Yeah. Yo, 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 what up, y'all? What's going on? You already know what it is. It's your man, Fresco Wave, a.k.a. The Fresh Guy. And you're tuned in live with me. We're going to talk about a few things tonight. You know, I usually hit y'all with what's going on with the current events, but we're going to switch it up tonight. I actually recorded the previous night, but something was going on with the sound, and so tonight we back in full effect, back in the building. The sound is good, you know what I mean? So we here to handle business. So if a lot of y'all tuned in to the live yesterday, y'all probably had a hard time hearing because the sound was fucked up. I do apologize for that. Therefore, I deleted the footage. But like I said, tonight we back on deck. We hyped, we charged, we ready to go. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Tonight what I'm doing is I'm doing a keep it real segment. You know what I mean? So basically I'm just going to kick it honest to y'all and keep it real on a few things. Okay, first thing that I'm going to talk about is we need to be able to have respect for one another. So let me kind of get into what happened this past weekend. So this past weekend, I attended an event. I attended an event on Sunday. All right, the event was dope. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me change this instrumental one time. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right, there we go. So Sunday, I attended the event. The event was dope. You know what I mean? Had a good time and whatnot. But I noticed as people were ordering drinks, you know, people were starting to get agitated or whatever. Now, what y'all got to understand is this, ladies and gentlemen. It was only one bartender. It was only one bartender working the bar, right? So, you know, when I first got there, you know, shorty, she took care of me. She hooked me up. The drink was excellent. I was on one, you know what I'm saying? So she took care of me. But mind you, at the time when she took care of me, the crowd, at least on that side of where I was at, it wasn't that big. Alright, a lot, you know, mostly everybody was in the main room. So I guess the main room started to get crowded, in the bar over in the other room, you know, they had like 2 or 3 bartenders. They weren't going fast enough for the people. So all of a sudden I noticed all the people started coming toward the bar where I was at. Alright, cool. So, you know, shorty, she moving, she, you know what I'm saying, she doing what she can to, you know, service the people and whatnot. And as I was noticing that people were starting to get agitated. Alright? So I'm sitting there telling the people that's getting agitated, I'm like, look, y'all, she by herself. You know, y'all gotta bear with her. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta bear with her. You know what I mean? Like, she's only one person. She can only do so much. So people getting agitated, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So I say all that to say this. By me having the previous kind of jobs that I've had in the past, and you know, kind of what I do in the present, like I've dealt with the public, I've dealt with people, and by having those kind of jobs, I'm a little bit more compassionate when it comes to certain things like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm more willing to bear with a bartender or bear with a waitress or a waiter. You get what I'm saying? So my patience is a little bit, you know, I have patience when it comes to that because, you know, I know in some situations it's not their fault. You know what I mean? There's nothing they can do. And, you know, you can't be at 2 places at once. You dig what I'm saying? So you just gotta be patient. You know what I mean? And if you're not willing to wait or you feel like they taking too long, then go to another establishment. I mean, you don't have to be there. You can bounce. You feel what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, y'all, let's just have a little bit more respect for one another. You know what I mean? Stuff like that go a long way. That's why me personally, I could never be a bartender, a waitress. I mean, not a waitress, but a waiter. I could never be a bartender, a waiter. You know, anything dealing where you really got to deal with the public like that, like customer service, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Because one thing about it, I just can't sit up there and take people talking to me sideways and talking to me crazy and rushing me. I don't like feeling rushed. You know what I mean? So as far as my 9 to 5 and what I do, it's perfect for me because I work by myself and I really ain't got to deal with nobody like that. So it actually works perfect for me. You dig what I'm saying? So that's that. So the second thing we're going to talk about tonight is we're going to talk about this nut-ass coronavirus. Yes, I said it. This nut-ass coronavirus. All right, y'all. What you got to realize is this. First off, this virus been around for a long time. It's been around before me and you even was born, okay? Continue to do what you do. If you the type of person like myself that wash your hands, cover your mouth, you know, if you're a clean person and somewhat of a germaphobe, then you straight. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But the point that I'm making to y'all is this. If you gonna get it, you gonna get it. You know, you got people out here, they don't want to travel. They don't want to go nowhere. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that because they're afraid they gonna catch it. You can catch standing in your backyard. Cause once the joint is airborne, then I mean, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You don't know whoever you coming in contact with on a daily. You don't know what they got. You don't know what they pack. Like, you don't know. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that you touch, you don't know. So my whole thing is, if you gonna get it, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? And if you got it, jump on it, take care of it. You gonna be fine. You know what I mean? The coronavirus is basically similar to the flu, ladies and gentlemen. The flu is actually worse. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think what it is, you know, a lot of people are in fear. They panicking because it's new. You know what I mean? A lot of people never heard of it. You know what I'm saying? And people are panicking. So when you got like 5 people over here panicking, 10 other people over there panicking, 20 people over there panicking, that multiplies into like hundreds and thousands of people panicking, and it's just causing a big scare. You know what I mean? So my thing is, what you gonna do? You gonna live your life in fear? You gonna be scared to go outside? You gonna be scared to be around people? What you gonna do? You just gonna stay in the house for weeks and weeks and days at a time? That ain't living. You ain't living your life. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, yes, you can take certain steps to try to prolong your life, but at the end of the day, when it's your time, and you gonna go how you gonna go. You know what I'm saying? We all don't want to go out in certain kind of ways, but when it's your time to go, it's your time to go, and you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? We all got an expiration date. It's just a matter of when that expiration date is. We ain't gonna live forever. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, you know, stay right. You know, do the things necessary. But at the end of the day, if you gonna get it, you gonna get it. So either you gonna live in fear and not want to go nowhere, or you gonna go about your daily routine. You know, if you a cat like me, I'm about to jump on these airline specials because they dumb low right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to hop on it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got a vacation coming up in June sometime, my first one of the year. So, you know, I'm hoping by then or within another month, these airline rates will still be low. I'm jumping on them. Now, what I will say is I'm a little apprehensive about going on a cruise. I ain't gonna lie about that. I'm a little apprehensive about that, but I'm willing to take my chances on a plane ride. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, if you gonna catch it, you gonna catch it. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do what I've been doing. You know, I'm not gonna be one of those people that's gonna panic and go out and buy all the hand sanitizer. I mean, these jokers out here buying hand sanitizer, paper, toilet paper, water, like, just buying all this nut-ass shit. Like, what's the toilet paper for? Like, people are buying, like, toilet paper by the bulk. Like, I'm really trying to figure out, like, what's the toilet paper for? You know what I'm saying? What's the toilet paper for? You getting hand sanitizer and Lysol and all that. Well, y'all is crazy, man. Y'all is like, y'all plumb crazy right there. Straight up, but that's my whole take on the coronavirus. Again, safe it up. Practice the daily precautions, the stuff that they telling us to do. If you grew up like I did, you know what I'm saying, your mom taught you that. You feel me? Your mom taught you that. Like your mom taught you that. Your mom or your pops, they taught you that at an early age. I learned that at an early age. I learned that at like 2-3 years old. You know what I'm saying? So just keep doing that. You're going to be fine. You know what I mean? But the key is not to live in fear. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. You only got one life to live. So what? You going to spend your days cooped up in a house being scared? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all talk about, y'all Christians and this and that, and you're a man and woman of God, and, or whatever God you serve. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, why y'all worried about a virus? You know what I'm saying? These same jokers talk about God got me. That's what y'all need to be saying right there. You know what I mean? If God got you, what you worried about a coronavirus for? You feel me? Again, if you gonna catch it, you gonna catch it. But living in fear and being scared and then being misinformed. A lot of y'all are misinformed. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all not really doing your homework and doing your research. You know what I'm saying? Based on what I know about it, I'm not worried about it. I'm not scared. You know what I'm saying? Because again, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But the key is, if you were to get it, jump on that shit, handle that shit accordingly, and you'll be fine. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all do what y'all do, but at the end of the day, my message, just live your life. Just live your life. You only got one life to live. Food for thought. Just imagine if they was to shut everything down and we wasn't able to go nowhere or do anything or nothing like that. I don't think it's going to get to that point like it is in some countries overseas. But imagine that for a minute. Imagine just being cooped up in the house for 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks at a time, maybe a month. Mind you, you're not in prison. Number one, you're not in prison. You're fully healthy. You ain't got no broke legs, no broke arms, or none of that. But you can't go nowhere. You just confined to your house. But y'all so worried about catching this nut-ass disease. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit that concern me, is being stuck in the crib, not being able to do the things that I like to do. And there's too many things that I like to do that don't consist of being at home. You know what I mean? So I don't want to feel like I'm controlled and I'm not in prison. That's the worst kind of feeling like you controlled and you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But y'all worried about catching this disease that 9 times out of 10 you probably ain't gonna catch. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all so cavalier about the flu. A lot of y'all so cavalier when it comes to, sexually transmitted diseases and shit, but y'all panicking about this? Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta cut it out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm cavalier when it comes to the flu. I don't get my flu shots like that, but I've never had the flu. Knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't get your flu shot, but I'm just speaking on as far as me. Like, I never had the flu by the grace of God. You know what I mean? But I'm cavalier when it comes to that stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm the type of individual, I don't really get sick like that either. So, and that's all through the grace of God. You feel me? But my message to y'all, just live your life, y'all. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. You can only control what you can control. You know what I'm saying? All that other ish y'all worried about, it's out of y'all hand. If you go catch it, you go catch it. Simple as that. So, I'm about to get ready to wrap this video up. Appreciate a few of y'all that tapped in with me. Appreciate the love and support. You know the drill. The YouTube channel is Fresco Worldwide. Make sure you subscribe to that. If you rocking with me on Facebook, make sure you subscribe to my fan page, which is Fresco Worldwide. A lot of good material I'm putting out, ladies and gentlemen, so just keep rocking with me. You know the phrase, tell a friend to tell a friend. Putting out some good stuff, y'all, some good stuff. You know, some stuff that's, you know, food for thought. You know, I speak on a lot of current events and current topics that's going on, but, you know, I put my spin on it. You know what I mean? I put my perspective on it, and, you know, just really try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Just really try to provoke thought. I really try to provoke thought. I really try to make y'all, you know, think about things in a different way. You know what I mean? And I'm not expecting y'all to think like me, but, you know, just giving y'all a different angle. You feel me? So, also shout out Uno Wave, one of my Wave brothers. Shout out to the fam. He just dropped a new single a couple days ago. It's called City Lights. It's on all streaming platforms. So make sure you subscribe, you know, buy the single, listen to it, check it out. It's a real dope single. It's a banger produced by the Heat Waves, my family, my cousin, and my partner, you know what I mean, Heat Waves production team. So shout out to Low Key Sound Bidder, one of the hottest up-and-coming producers in the game right now, you know what I mean? So show him some love, show the whole team some love. Uno Wave, Fido Wave, EB South, CY, Low Key, myself, Fresco Wave, we are the Wave, so make sure you show that love as well. So on that note, I'm getting up out of here. Appreciate the love and support. Like, share, subscribe to Fresco Worldwide. I'm out this day, y'all. 100. Peace.